Hey guys, how's it going? What if Vegito never separated? Now this is a question I've been asking myself for quite a long time now, because I remember watching Vegito and his fight with Buhan, and I just thought it was so awesome. And when I first saw him, I didn't think that he would separate when he did, like that he at least wouldn't separate until after he beat Boo, but I was surprised when I first saw that he separated as soon as he went inside Boo's body, you know, when he brought down the barrier. And that got me thinking, what if Vegito never separated? Now, in order for this to be possible, let's assume that during, like when Vegito was in Boo's body and he had the barrier up, let's say by some instinct or intuition that he may have had but he ignored or whatever, that he decided to listen to it and to keep the barrier up. Like, first of all, would that have protected him? And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it would, because he manually brought the barrier down. So I get the feeling that he would have stayed fused if he didn't bring down the barrier when he did. So from there, what he would do is he would try to go through Boo's body until he finds Gohan and Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks. And of course, once he rescues him, he would exit Boo's body. In which case, he would begin to transform into Super Boo. But then that depends on whether or not he finds the good Boo. Now, let's say he does find him, because he was in there, so I assume he probably would find him if he was looking around enough. And of course, unlike when, at least in the anime, unlike when Goku and Vegeta fought Super Boo, Vegito wouldn't have had any problems at all, and Super Boo probably would have tried to defend Good Boo like he did in the anime. But this time, there's nothing he really could do because Vegito's that much stronger than him. So obviously, like, he probably would take out Good Boo, and he would start to turn into Kid Boo. In which case, when that happens, Vegito would be able to, just destroy him with very little effort. Now, I'm sure many of you have read Dragon Ball Multiverse, and there's actually a backstory on, I think it's Universe 18 or something. It's either 16. No, I think it's 16. Yeah, it's Universe 16 where Vegito never separates. And I think it would go somewhat similar to that, but there might be a few differences, I think, especially with more recent info on the Dragon Ball universe. Now, one thing I think will be different. Actually, you know what? Let me talk about that later. Like, first one I want to talk about is certain things that I agree with Dragon Ball Multiverse that would be the same. So, first thing that I think would be the same would be if he stayed fused when Super Boo returned to Kid Boo. He basically would dominate Kid Boo, because he already pretty much dominated Buhan, who was far stronger than Kid Boo. So the fight probably would have even ended quicker than it did in Dragon Ball Multiverse, because, he might be worried that Kid Boo might destroy the planet or something. So he might proceed to kill him immediately. Now once he kills Kid Boo, then perhaps after that, he might then try to wake Gohan, Piccolo, and Goku and Trunks up. And this time, of course, there are some positives and negatives here. One of the positives being that Earth isn't destroyed, but one of the negatives being that they still haven't revived everyone yet. Now, obviously they would go to Planet Namek at some point and try to revive everybody, because, I mean, even if they save Dende, the Dragon Balls still don't work, because Oh wait, no, sorry, they should work because then they're still alive and the Earth's still. Well, never mind then. Okay, so either way they would use the Dragon Balls to wish everybody back. Now, another thing I agree with Dragon Ball Multiverse is in the future, Vegito probably would try to train Pan. However, I'm unsure as to whether or not he would have Bra, or at least that she would come out as Bra, but he probably would have another child by either Bulma or Chi-Chi or both. But now, he probably would obviously train. I mean, that seems pretty... I mean, he has Goku and Vegeta in him, so why would he not train? In case some of you are wondering, I do think he could reach Super Saiyan 3, in which case he would be extremely powerful. Now, let's say things go similarly to, let's say, the Battle of Gods scenario. Well, I think that Bills would probably still go to Earth to find the legendary Super Saiyan, and he'd probably be surprised to find Vegeta. And first, of course, Vegeta would fight him in Super Saiyan form, and then probably take it to Super Saiyan 3. Now, I'm unsure as to whether or not he could fight Bills in this, but I'm gonna take a guess and say he probably can't. And I say this because I remember at least hearing rumors. I'm not sure whether or not they're true, but I remember hearing rumors that Bills was actually stronger than Gogeta. And I think Toriyama actually said that Bills is now the strongest in the Dragon Ball universe, something like that. Well, Bills and Whis, obviously. So, regular Super Saiyan or the regular forms wouldn't be enough to handle Bills if that were the case. And it would also put Super Saiyan God Goku at a much higher level than even Vegito, if what they're saying were true. Now, obviously, in this scenario, they would need to have Super Saiyan God Vegito, which I think would be awesome, and I'm sure many of you could agree. And Super Saiyan God Vegito would obviously be much stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku. So, in my personal opinion, if Vegito became a Super Saiyan God, he probably would have beaten Bills, I think, at least based on sheer power. Now, of course, let's say many years pass and we're into what would be like the GT scenario, or at least even as far into the future as AF. Well, obviously AF is fake and GT's not really canon, but let's say what would happen into the far future. Well, for one, I think that Pan would probably be much stronger than she would have been in GT, because she would be trained by Vegito, who's much stronger than Goku. And secondly, he probably would have still hung around or something. He probably even could have gotten her to reach Super Saiyan 1, possibly Super Saiyan 2 at a certain point. I think that she probably would be able to achieve it. Like, some people think she can't because she's only a quarter Saiyan, but I'm going to go on a limb and say that she can. At least if you take the fact that Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. were able to turn into Super Saiyans. But even though it's not canon, I still suspect that they could turn to a Super Saiyan, even if they're a quarter Saiyan or less. And of course, I think that the Earth would be in a much better place if Vegito were protecting the Earth instead of Goku. You know, there'd be less to worry about. Anyway, see you later. Like this video? If so, then click on the annotations on screen to go to some of my other videos. I mostly like to do topics on Dragon Ball Z, but I'm open to some other topics as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and also please click the subscribe button and leave a comment, and, well, enjoy my content.